Everybody, and welcome to another episode of Naval Action. So today is patch day, patch 9.95, and I'll go through the patch note and I'll tell you the changes and what I think. So first off, there's two new ships. We have the Indefatigable, which you can find the stats of in the wiki. You have the Endymion, which you can again find the stats of in the wiki. Both of my copies are fur, and they're only capturable. You can't craft them or anything, and they're single durability. Anyways, moving on. There's some changes to the missions. You now have combat orders, which is using this UI. You can select difficulty, select the region which you selected, and do note you can't have combat order in your capital region, and combat orders matter in the building of hostility for PvE, for port battles, which we'll get to later. You have delivery orders, which you need to deliver a certain amount of certain resources, which you need to buy yourself to get lots and lots of money. And you have war effort supplies, which if you have war supplies, you can bring to a place to build up hostility. But anyways, the map. The map has also received changes. First of all, they're split into regions, so you have the Benedenwinds region. Here you have the Caracas region, or South America region, or county, Caracas County, Benedenwinds County, both in South America, and you have, for example, the Upper Antilles, or the Bovenwinds County. And here you have the West-Indiske Øyer, which is also the Upper Antilles, etc. So maps are now split in regions, and here's the time and date. The 10th month, they're using the American system, not good. The 10th month, in the 20th day in the 10th month 2016, 1620. That's our coordinates. In the map here you have a lot of information. So you have port and county search, so you can search, for example, to Oranjestad. And there you find information of it, you can go to it. You have the trader tool, which you can look for things. So say teak. Let's choose teak log. And here are ports which has teak log, the buy prices, the sell prices, the distance to the port, and this APC. I believe they mean A. Let me double check all of that. I can't remember what they did, so I won't comment on that. I'll return to that later. And you have conquest information, so you have earned hostility points, which here I've earned some hostility points. You have global hostility levels, so Baracoa 71%, so when it reaches 100 a port battle will start here. You have national hostility levels. Gulf de Maracaibo is 46.3%. You have port battles, which Caracas is set to start in 2 days at 12:42. And France, there's some port battles. The Swedish are going to start a port battle here as well at 14:07. The trader tool I showed. So yeah. Oh, and contested ports, which are currently done. So the trader tool, I believe they were I believe they are available, can produce there, and contract. So here it's available. You can buy, or the port produce. It's available at the port. Here you can build a production building at it. And this is if there's contracts for them or something. Or it's consumed. It's consumed, of course. I assume the C was contract, but it's consumed probably. And no ports are consuming teak. But yeah. Maybe compass wood. Let's take compass wood. Let's try provisions. Oh, you can also search for port to see what the prices are there and such. You can't see the APC there though. Availability, production, and consume. So anyways, let's set sail. I'm at Southman now. Is there anything else? Oh yes, and another thing you'll notice, your buildings has been reset, the cash has been refunded, any ships you had for sale in ships will be sold. So yeah, let's set sail. And let's read the patch notes and see if we can find ourselves a sweet ship to capture. So, that reminds me, reading the patch notes. Bahamas, over here, this is a rookie area where new players can start. And those are some rookie capitals, as they're called. Rookie capital. That's the British rookie capital, etc. That's for rookies. So, I'm gonna sail to Bay of Maracaibo. I want to find the Indefatigable, which suits me better, and an Endymion, or however you pronounce it. I'm bad at pronunciation, which suits me better. But anyways, so the Bahamas region is the rookie region. Shallows. There's special rules of engagement there, and all battles start 1v1, unlike open world battles, and it can be reinforced using reinforcement zone for 30 minutes, and the reinforcement limit is set at 300. There's changes to combat as well, so I'll just be going through the important bits. So small changes I'll ignore this round. If you want to see full list, just check the patch notes in the description. So, many upgrades were rebalanced and nerfed, and some perks as well. Lower caliber guns were buffed, penetration improved. Carronades got a penetration at long range nerf. Splinter damage was added, which currently is a bit unbalanced and causes a lot of crew death, so that'll probably be nerfed, but splinter damage is now a thing. Shipyards are temporarily or permanent. They're temporarily for rebalancing away from the game, so you don't need a shipyard anymore to craft ships. Some weights, prices, stacks, and volumes were changed for resources. I mean, new resources were added. That is an important one. I won't list all of the new resources and such. Ship quality importance was increased as well, and there's regional bonuses right now. However, you can't see what those regional bonuses are at the moment. And also another thing, which I should probably have shown in the port, but speed and stiffness are now selectable, so they're not RNG. There's 2 new wood types added, that's important. You have mahogany, which is a lighter live oak, and Bermuda cedar, which is fir without negatives. So fir will become obsolete pretty quickly. Another important aspect which is changed to the economy: European traders are gone, so no more easy resource gathering, and you can now place 10 contracts instead of just 5. There's also ROE changes. So it's a two circle system, and I'll try to show you how it works in a bit. And open world NPC fleets, because of this, won't matter for the anti-griefing protection. And crew size will also lower the battle rating of your fleet, so if you have 2 boson towers in your fleet with 40 crew each, they will be valued as 40 battle rating each. And no ships to be seen for testing. Oh well, we'll see something soon. Mission changes. Mission can be taken from any port for every region. However, of course, you can't take a mission for your capital region, or enemy capital region, I believe. And they will generate or reduce hostility depending on if you're offensive or defensive. If it's your own region, it will reduce. If it's enemy region, it'll increase. And port battles, currently, they come tightly in the hostility, as I mentioned. If it gets to 100%, 46 hours later, a port battle will start, and there's no more assault flags. And finally, if we sail, we'll continue this course. Eventually, we'll hit it. But there's also new forts, and there's new sorry, I'm at a loss for words. New forts. Also, I got an answer on what the ACP means. So, if we open the trader tool, live log, A meant available, C means consumed in port, and P means can be produced by player. I believe A means available, that means that it's the port can craft it. So, anyways, I'll be right back when I see well, first off, when I get to show the battle mechanics, and second, to show fort. I'll probably show Willemstad. So anyways, be right back. Okay, so we're approaching a Spanish, I believe, town now. I'm just gonna close the chat before I get distracted by it. And you might be able to see them. There's some Mortello towers. But here's the real deal. Those are forts. You can't see the cannons on them in the open world. But those cannons have, I believe they have 64 guns. That's what I've heard. So, well, I haven't seen them in battle yet, so I don't know. But yeah, that's the forts at least. And here we have a trader cutter to show you tagging mechanics. So, unlike before, the battles now close instantly. And when you press attack, there's two circles. You have the outer circles, which is everything within the outer circles will be dragged into battle. The inner circle is the circle you need to be within to tag the enemy. And battles close instantly. Due to the very large tagging area, you shouldn't have to worry about reinforcements as such. You know exactly what is in. You need to sail somewhat close with your teammates now, unlike before. And there's not much more to say. And there are the behemoths in battle at least. I'm just going to escape this battle as quickly as possible. But before I leave, since we've essentially gone through all of the patch notes and such now, I'm sorry for the microphone quality. I'm still not at home. There you go. That's the ship. And they have 42 pounders, so they hurt. But yeah, I'm not at home, so microphone quality is a bit bad. But I hope you enjoyed anyways. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed watching, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'll be sure to make patch videos on all the patches. And I'll see you next time. Bye.